Yes, people, what is going on? Algorithm Radio. I'm Bruno, and we have a very special guest right here beside me, Tinika.
Hello.
Herself. Finally get her in for an interview, which I'm very, very gassed for. I feel like I've got a million questions, but I'm trying to keep it to a small amount. But no, you're doing so much in the scene, so much goodness. You're a mentor, you're a judge for your shot, event creator, what else? I think the list just keeps moving. You just,
DJ,
yeah.
really bad producer.
Oh no, that last tune, winner by the way. Tinika Pass on Instagram, and she's got a link to Winner on there. Trust me, it's a banger, go check it out. But literally, you're doing so much good in the scene, and the energy's amazing, it's infectious, and it's inspiring. What inspired you? What inspired you
me?
to get into it and to just start the passion?
I've always been musical, but I didn't really see it as like a career.
Yeah.
I was always in medical science, which makes no sense. And now I'm in IT, so again, makes like no sense. But honestly, it was selection radio.
Oh wow, yeah.
It was Joe Kane, that whole movement. I feel like I'm 29 now. When I first got my first MacBook, I was obsessed with SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Like, I was so obsessed with SoundCloud. That era of producers on there that came up, Sango, Sangalachi, it was honestly, that was the biggest inspo for me. And I was a bedroom DJ for many years.
Yeah.
I swore I would never make it out. I was so anxious. I've always been the orcs director. Out of the friendship group, out of the family.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a natural progression. I brought a little controller and I was like messing around.
Yeah.
And then it just happened.
No, it was brilliant. I was talking about the bedroom DJ there. Like, I remember the biggest night was when you had two of your mates and you were just like full send and you're like, it doesn't get better than this. It doesn't get better than this. Those are the days.
And you like do something on smoking or doing whatever.
Yeah. My mate's mum used to hate us, because we just blaring the music. But so you've got this event Tuon, which we had an interview with you and your business partner before, Matisse.
Yep.
So Tuon is the Afro event, so we've got that coming up next. And then what's after? Is there a little secret insight we can get for?
There is. Think on the sea, not on the land.
Oh, okay.
And more internationals.
Yeah.
Got some cute things kind of lined up.
Yeah.
There's so many good artists overseas, and even artists that aren't necessarily big or mainstream, but artists that I really, really love as a DJ or as a producer. And I think it's important to introduce people to sounds they don't know or stuff they won't expect.
Preach.
Because I'm trying to shift people's perspective.
Yes. I'm so here for that.
Yeah.
I'm so here for that. And I'm dying to do a back-to-back with you at some point.
Yeah.
I don't want to rush it because I know it's going to be special when it happens. We're both have the same sort of musical ear, I'd say.
Yeah, agree.
And that's how you first popped onto my radar. Is because we were at your shot, and I remember I was just sort of like, the judges are talking and stuff. And then you mentioned, hi, I'm Tinika, my genres are UK funky, and my ears just tweaked up. I was like, what? I'm in Australia, I've been here for 8 years, and nobody has ever mentioned UK funky. And from there, I was like, you understand. If you know what UK funky is, you understand.
Yeah.
And I've never regretted that moment of building up the confidence to go and speak to you, because it's just been a game changer for me, because you've helped me make this happen. You gave me the confidence to make this happen, and you made me realize that it's possible to be different and to push that, what you just said, with the different sound and making it more accessible to people. And I just wanted to say, while we're on the subject, the Tuon event that you created, we've been talking about it, and we were talking about it to our friend actually last night, and it's the vibe in there. We were like, it's magical. It really is. It really, really is. So, thanks for creating that. Even it was my first experience, and I just can't wait for the next one. I'm DJing it, but I'm a little bit biased, but still, I really, really am excited for the next one and the next one and the next one, because you've nailed it. You really, really have nailed it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. And it's not easy, especially amongst doing a lot of other things. But it's all worth it. Like hearing feedback like that and seeing the joy on people's face and people just being allowed to be themselves. Really good music as well. I take such pride in curating every lineup. It's so intentional, and I'm scheming it for months.
Yeah.
Even like I've planned all of next year. Like it's just
brilliant.
like I want the specific people to bring the specific vibe, but also give them creative freedom to do what they want.
Yeah.
And
So
I think that's the bit. You're not putting anyone in a little box, being like play R&B like the other clubs.
right, no boxes is the belief. No boxes. It's
exactly.
the only way. It's the only way, really.
Yeah.
Because I found I don't know if you've experienced this, but I've been put in a box my whole life by people who don't understand the culture. They don't understand the color. They don't understand where we come from. They don't understand the way we move.
Yeah.
And they just put us in a box. And as I grew up older and older and I got more mature in my music, I realized more than ever that, there is no box. And it's other people that dictated to me what I play or how I move or how I dress. And then I realized, wait, I don't fit into the molds. And that's where no boxes come from. It's that deeper meaning. And I think it represents a lot of us as DJs and as producers and artists and
100%.
Dancers. That no boxes thing, I think it needs to be spread out more and made other people to realize that it's safe to be, do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
People will find you, but I think everyone's just like in a rush to like get to the top or kind of unorganically get where they want to be as a DJ.
Yes.
When I started DJing, I got picked up for a gig that was playing disco. And then I did really well and they put me in this disco box.
Yeah.
They kept saying, calling me the disco queen. And I was like, I did not consent to this. It was a one-time thing.
Yeah.
But I viewed commercial success as something that I wanted at that time.
Yeah.
So I kept going with it. And I found myself in spaces playing to crowds that I didn't necessarily want to or care about.
Yeah.
And then I kind of sat back and I was like, who do I idolize in the scene, especially in Melbourne? Where do I want to be? Do I want to be like them? What do I want to play? And I really got in tune with who I am as a person, as a DJ, and my musical style. And I never played disco again.
Yeah, it's true. I've got a disco folder that's never been opened. Like,
Oh my God. It was bad. I had articles written about it. It was bad.
No way.
Don't do a good job.
So I won't keep you much longer. I just got one last question for you. What do you think's missing from the Melbourne music scene? And I know it's a broad question, and I know we could probably spend the rest of the night here discussing, because we're probably agreeing on most of the things that are wrong with the scene here. But what do you believe is wrong with the scene, the music scene here in Melbourne, and why it's not accessible for us to be so easily heard?
Yeah, I think lots of clout-based climbing, lots of unoriginality, if that's a word.
Yeah.
A lot of people follow trends. I can't stand the trend follow. First it was Amapiano, then it was UK Garage. It's boring, and you're not going to withstand. It's not timeless.
Yeah.
Just be yourself.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of ego.
Yeah, so much.
So much ego. Very kind of cliquey. It's like we're all trying to achieve the same thing. And I found that especially running events, this kind of unspoken rivalry with other events, which makes no sense. We're all trying to achieve the same thing. Just put on a good party, make spaces safe. I think a lot of people are throwing parties for the wrong reason.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
Just to make money, just to have people there. They're not thinking things through. I can't stand it. Stop booking your friends.
Yeah. No, I can't agree. Every single thing you said, I agree with. And it's people that don't understand the culture or don't understand the color of what they're doing. I understand if they have and if they've lived experience, etc. I understand that. But most people that are playing a lot of sounds they don't understand, it's quite hard to watch.
It's hard to watch.
It's really hard to watch.
It's bad.
It's very cringy. And I'll leave it there because I could go in. I could, but I won't. Respect for them. But it's refreshing. That's what I mean with what you're doing. It's refreshing to see you different lineups. You're pushing different sounds. You're really bringing the community and introducing people to people, and there's no ego whatsoever, and it is so refreshing.
Yeah.
to just meet somebody. You are like literally like a breath of fresh air that comes in. And no, it really is. It's so nice to just be your friend, or could say that I can be your friend. And it's an honor, it really is.
Yeah.
So thank you for what you're doing, and please keep doing it. Please keep doing it.
I really appreciate it, and I also appreciate what you're doing. You have also been a breath of fresh air. I haven't met someone so passionate and so driven and know exactly what you want. I appreciate watching your journey. It's actually really great to see. I love it.
Well, we're just at the beginning, and we're just going to try and aim for the stars. And exactly what you were saying about culture and people sort of being cliquey, we want to get rid of that. Similar to the way you do. There's no ego with us. We want to bring DJs on and be like, you should mix with him. You should go back to back with him because he's running events and he's amazing. And I really want to create a space, a whole platform, a website, a radio station that is just all about bringing people together.
Yeah.
And leave your egos at the door. You're not welcome. And that's where we're trying to go with it. And it's very, very early stages. We're still in the beta phase. But thank you for everything you said. It means the world coming from you. It really does. So thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
No worries. Thank you.
And this is In the Algorithm. This is Tinika. Peace.